student. Today we are preparing Japanese chicken curry and rice with azuki beans. Both dishes are very famous in Japan, and as we are studying Oriental cuisine, and for that we have prepared earlier hot and sour soup and veg dim sum. So here we are preparing today Japanese chicken curry. Basically, chicken curry in Japanese style is very famous all across the Japan, and it is available in every restaurant. The history behind this curry is that it is introduced in 18th century by the British, and the curry, to give the curry flavor in it, they started it preparing the stew. Stew is originated from the British, and the curry flavor is produced in the Japanese chicken curry. Japanese chicken curry, the ingredients which are required for preparing the Japanese chicken curry, these are: we need a chicken breast, we need a carrot, apple, we prepare the stew, and some curry powder. And for making the roux, curry roux, we will prepare curry roux by making the brown roux, in which we require butter. So dear student, we have prepared the misa for Japanese style chicken curry, and here we have taken the chicken breast and cut it into small pieces, and then we have poured the salt and fresh black pepper on top of it for seasoning. It is almost 400 gram of small chicken breast pieces. Then we have taken 2 large carrots, we have cut it, 1 number of big potato, large potato, a teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1½ teaspoon of honey, 1½ teaspoon of soya sauce, 1 tablespoon of red tomato sauce, 2 tablespoons of refined oil will be required, 2 garlic cloves, salt as per the taste, 2 teaspoons of grated ginger, 1 large onion, and 1 whole apple we have cut it, and we will shredded apple will be used for during the preparation. These are the basic ingredients which are required for making the Japanese chicken curry, and then we will make separately chicken curry roux. The ingredients of making curry roux are here, in which we are using 40 gram of butter and same 40 gram of refined flour, cayenne powder 1 teaspoon, garam masala powder 1 teaspoon, and we have prepared the separate curry powder. When our roux become dark brown, then we will add the curry powder over on it, and we have prepared the chicken broth here, almost 600 ml. This will be using for preparation of Japanese chicken curry. Now we will show you how to prepare Japanese chicken curry. So students, here we are preparing curry roux separately. For that we have taken the pan over heat and added butter. The measurement of butter I have shown you earlier. We are adding 40 gram of butter and 40 gram of refined flour. There are different types of roux which we generally prepared in kitchen, and the first one is white roux, then second one is light brown, and third one is brown roux. So here we are making brown roux, and after making the brown roux we are going to add curry powder in it. Now butter has been melted, and the refined flour we are adding
and we will stir it continuously so that it cannot stick on bottom. You are seeing the yellowish color now. It is because of the butter which we are using. It is salted butter. You can use also white butter. Now you can see our roux has been prepared and the brown color has been obtained, and now we are adding whole garam masala in it and the curry powder which we prepared earlier. A teaspoon of curry powder is added, a half teaspoon of cayenne powder, cayenne powder, curry powder and garam masala powder is added into roux and we are mixing it properly. So the curry roux which is typically used in Japanese chicken curry has been prepared, and when our chicken is almost ready, then we will add this curry roux into Japanese chicken curry. Here now we are starting the preparation of Japanese chicken curry. We have taken the pan and put it over the flame. Now we are adding 2 tablespoons of oil. Now we are going to add onion. We will stir it continuously. Now you can see here onion has been translucent properly, and then we will add shredded ginger and minced garlic on it. We will stir it properly. Now it's time to add chicken breast pieces which we have seasoned well before adding. We will stir it continuously and cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. Now you can see the color has been changed and we are going to add carrots on it. We will mix it properly and then add the broth which we have prepared earlier. A teaspoon of salt is added. As per the taste, we can change the measurement. We will leave it for 15 minutes so that it can cook properly, and then after 15 minutes, now we are adding grated apple on top of it. Now we are going to add potato, one large potato which we have taken, and it will take another 10 minutes to cook properly, so we will leave it for another 10 minutes. Now we are going to add curry roux which we prepared. Our chicken has been almost cooked. The curry roux will basically it will change the consistency and it will become a thicker. You can see we have added the curry roux and the color is changed of the Japanese chicken curry. We will leave it for another 5 minutes. Now we are going to add a tablespoon of tomato sauce, a teaspoon of honey. As I said earlier, the taste of the Japanese chicken curry is sweet, and now we added a tablespoon of soya sauce. So here is our Japanese chicken curry is almost ready and we will present it. Now we are going to prepare rice with ojuki beans, and for that we have soaked the rice and we have prepared the ojuki beans separately. We have soaked overnight and boiled it, and the water which we have get after boiling we have taken in the bowl. You can see here the ojuki beans water and 200 grams rice we have taken. Now we will start to prepare it. So first of all we are going to add in a pot the water which we get from the ojuki beans, and then you can see the color of red, and now we will add the rice. Now we are going to add ojuki beans into rice. And we will let it cook for another 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you very much. So students, here our Japanese chicken curry with rice with ojuki beans are ready. We have presented it in oval plate. We have placed the rice and then Japanese chicken curry is here, and we have garnished it with hard boiled egg which goes it on top of it. You can see this is the texture of chicken and the thickness of curry. Thank you very much.